This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV. We are at the Mike Tyson Boxing Club here in Saudi Arabia. What a venue this is, Roy.
What a venue. It's just like everything else that happened this week. What an amazing situation. Everything except that decision last night has been awesomely amazing for the sport of boxing, man. It's just, it's been such a great weekend, for me. So I'm just so happy to see it, that this side of the world is opening up for us, people like myself, for like Mike Tyson, for the legends to come and give their support back to the sport of boxing. It's a beautiful thing.
We'll come on to the drama of last night, but we have Joe Gallagher over there. Obviously, I think Joe's involved in this gym over here, but we haven't looked inside yet, but it looks spectacular. We've got Spencer Fearon. Come in, Spencer.
How you doing, brother? You good? Good to see you, my brother.
Spencer Fearon.
How you doing?
How you doing? Impressive gym here.
No, listen, just from the outside, it's just amazing. It's amazing. And can you imagine, right? When Roy Jones wanted the fight with Mike Tyson, and it was first mooted. I remember there was a documentary on Roy Jones, and Roy Jones said, "Yeah, I want to fight this new Mike Tyson. I want to fight the old Mike Tyson. My old Mike Tyson too big." So, like Roy Jones, like people don't really get it because as we get older, we forget things, but we forget how fantastic Roy Jones was.
Thank you, man.
Right? The night when he beat John Ruiz, okay, the night when he beat John Ruiz in 2003, that was a wow moment. You know what I mean? It was a wow moment. So it's an honor just to even be on camera with Roy. I've been a couple of times being Roy, but it's an honor. So I'm gonna leave you to do what you're
doing. Chat with you in a second, Spencer Fearon, the knowledge there. Roy, let's talk about last night. First of all, for you, who won the fight?
The moral victory definitely went to Ngannou. I didn't judge it round by round, but the moral victory, the victory that night, being at the arena, Ngannou deserved the decision because he knocked Fury down. He's not even supposed to be in there with Fury. He knocked Fury down. We expected Fury to get up and turn on the pace and overtake that lead deficit that he gave up. He never did. So if you leave it even, and they say, well, who you going to give it to? I'm going to give it to the guy that scored the knockdown. I'm going to give it to him because it basically was an even fight all night, except Ngannou got a knockdown.
Listen, we know, obviously from Fury's perspective, he's been out the ring for 10, 11 months. We know that wasn't the version of Tyson Fury that we're used to seeing. So what do you pin it down to that wasn't quite there for Tyson Fury yesterday?
It wasn't wasn't quite there. It's just that it's two things. A, Tyson Fury is a guy that's like any other top-rated boxer. You want to be challenged. You feel me? He didn't really see Ngannou as a challenge, and then you can tell that by the way he came in, the way he carried himself the whole week. He's a little different than normally. You understand me? So he had a little bit more of a jokingly, friendly, open characteristic about himself than he normally has. Secondly, when you sign to fight Usyk already, your mind immediately goes away from what you're doing now because Usyk is a problem. Usyk is an issue. And the Tyson Fury that prepared to fight Ngannou is not the guy that's going to prepare to fight Usyk. So when you do that, you kind of put yourself in a bad space. Now, the fact that he got knocked down early last night also made it worse because you've already signed to fight Usyk. Normally, you would step on the gas here and try to get that back and show people that he got a flash knockdown, but he really is not in my class. But because you've already signed to fight Usyk last night before that happened, you can't step on the gas because stepping on the gas may make you step in another mud puddle. So we don't know. So he put himself in a pretty rough situation. That wasn't the normal Tyson Fury that we would see in a boxing match. But that being said, in my humble opinion, I think they should clean that up before he fights Usyk.
You think that was a mistake, that fight with Alexander Usyk being announced prior to the fight with Ngannou?
That was a horrible, huge mistake.
Yeah.
How many times have we seen that happen in boxing and the fight becomes an upset happens or something bad happens? To me, that's an enigma. You don't do that in boxing because that's total disrespect to the person on the other side of that ring before a fight happens. As good as I was in my heyday, I was never going to sign to fight one guy before I took care of the guy at hand. Because when you do that, you let the guy at hand know that you're really not preparing for him. You have no respect for him at all, and that's not a good thing.
As far as Francis Ngannou goes, could he make a possible career for himself in boxing? Is that just, we've seen him in one fight, are we getting a bit carried away by saying that he could actually have a career? I mean, he did better than what a lot of people thought he was going to do, but is that enough?
No, we're not getting carried away. The thing about the heavyweight division is anything can happen. You understand me? So the fact that he's a heavyweight means he doesn't have to be as technically inclined as he would be to have to be a middleweight or a welterweight or a lightweight. Heavyweights depend more on power than they do anything else. Well, guess what? Francis Ngannou has one of the most powerful punches on the planet today. So why couldn't he survive in heavyweight boxing? Only thing I was concerned about was his footwork and his defense. But his footwork and his defense was really good last night. So why would he not survive if he just got a few more fights under his belt, get a little bit more experience, and I think he'll be good.
Just finally, when we've seen Tyson Fury kind of have these kind of performances, which he would call himself kind of below par, does it give the other heavyweights, confidence? We've seen it prior to the two of the Wilder fights where he fought Otto Wallin and then Pianetta in the first one where he didn't perform as well as he could, but people get kind of a bit of confidence from that possibly into thinking they can actually go and then beat Tyson Fury.
Yeah, it's going to give them confidence, but the problem they got is that they can have all the confidence in the world. That don't do them no good come fight night. And really, the only person that has to worry about having confidence right now is Alexander Usyk.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, listen, Roy, we'll let you crack on with the rest of your night. We're going to go and have a little mingle, as we say, but I don't know what's going on here. Chuck Liddell's involved there somewhere as well.
And Junior Santos, they're just working on some of the Mike Tyson body work to see if the body shield really holds up like it's supposed to do, if it protects the trainer the way that it's supposed to protect the trainer. So yes.
Chuck Liddell there is having a go. Let's have a look at Chuck. Let's have a look at Chuck. Ooh. What do you reckon, Roy?
I like it. I like it. I like the shoulder turn. I like it.
Roy Jones, thank you very much. We'll catch up with you again soon.
Thank you. See, all of this is now what Tyson Fury has created. All the MMA guys are ready to get into a boxing ring now and challenge them a fighter. See, thank you, Tyson Fury. Now you got us a whole lot of work that has to go back and get done now because all these guys now are coming after a boxer. They want to prove themselves in the boxing ring too, and I don't blame them.